In your life where you've achieved material success. You know, you probably maybe you have a great career and you're happy with your career, you're able to pay the bills, but you're feeling a little bit soul depleted, like that day-to-day routine isn't actually fulfilling you spiritually or really feeling like you're authentically able to show up.
Do you feel slightly disconnected from your body, like you're always grinding, you're always producing, but you're not experiencing the level of ease or pleasure or enjoyment in your life and in your relationships that you should be?
Hmm. Do you feel like there are still things that you're hanging on to? You've had some past experiences that you know that you're willing to let go of. Maybe you've even come to a place of intellectually letting go of them, but that they're still influencing your behaviors and your choices. And are you ready to really authentically let go of the effect that your past experiences have had on you and experience a new, different way of being?
You might feel like you're grinding and working hard in your day to day, and there is this sense of trying to distract yourself. And there is this calling to drop deeper into your body and maybe even confront these experiences that keep you busy and distracted, because part of you knows that life isn't meant to be busy, isn't meant to be stressful. There's a part of you that remembers that you can feel deeply connected to your body, that you can feel deep pleasure in your body with yourself and in your relationships, and that it's okay to experience that, but somehow you've forgotten it.
Are you intuitively starting to feel like you no longer believe in the myths that we were told about our sexuality and who we're supposed to be in interactions when we are naked and in our sexuality or in our arousal with each other? Starting to feel like the relationship models that society gave us aren't really working and fulfilling you anymore? Maybe in your soul, you are feeling a deep calling towards Tantra. You started to hear the word a little bit more showing up in your life. And maybe you're starting to feel a heart calling towards sacred sexuality, the blending of sexuality and spirituality. If any of that sounds like you and you're willing to heal from some of these things, um, we're here for you. I'm Kaya Neve.
And I'm Emily Savitri, and we would love to invite you to our course on Tantric Reiki.
Mm. We were feeling some of the things that we just described. For the two of us, we've each gone through our own personal journeys. I've been teaching Reiki and Tantra for about 10 years. So for me, that practice includes connecting to source. It includes mixing source universal energy with our own arousal energy in the body. Using breath and movement and pleasure to heal traumas in the body. We use the pleasure as a healing modality. And then as we move through and heal those traumas in the body, our bodies actually expand our own capacity for pleasure.
And I'm here to spiral you guys. So, whatever stories or conditioning or dogmas that you're holding in your bodies, often in the form of beliefs, of subconscious beliefs that you might not even be aware of, that limit your experience of your sexuality in relationship to your body. All of these things are affected by experiences in the past and also how society views eros, sexuality, bodies, and relating. So, Spiral will be here to help clear up those stories, and Tantric Reiki will be an attunement to this orgasmic life force that we all have access to in the body, to help show you the way, the doorway to this more pleasurable, easeful, orgasmic life.
Hmm. So we have created a really, really deep and profound healing training course. We start with a 4-month online container where we meet once a week over Zoom, and we take you through personal healing processes. You may be feeling called to do sacred sexuality work for other people or exchange this energy with other people. Before we move on to energy exchanges with others, we really need to do our own work. So we start our training with a level 1 4-month container that's solo work. And then we finish with a level 2 that is a 1-week retreat in Bali where we use the tools in interactions and work with other people.
Both of us intimately know what it feels like to be working a dead-end job that is not inspiring, or what it feels like to feel disconnected and depleted from our bodies and disconnected from this infinite source of pleasure and orgasmic energy that we feel now. We remember being in the same position that you're in, probably watching this, reaching for more, knowing that there's more, having done the spiritual path, having had the job, having your finances in order, having everything you thought you needed, only to lead you to this same void space, wanting more. So as we have overcome these same challenges and we've both experienced extreme healing through Tantra and this embodiment path, we would love, love, love for you to experience this. And this is why we've designed this course for you. And it's for this reason that we're also inviting you to a webinar to learn more about our course on February 27th. It's at 12:30 p.m. London time. Kaya and I would be super, super happy to see you there.
So join us if you want to learn more about the training. Join us if you want to learn more about feeling authentically yourself, to learn more about using pleasure as a spiritual path, to strip away what's holding you back, to feel more authentically you, to feel like more of yourself is showing up in your day-to-day life, to feel more of you being seen and seeing other people in your relationships, to be in this world in a life that is a lot more like what it is that you want your life to be.
Tantric Reiki Priestess training is for all genders, not just priestesses. We're heavily encouraging priests, non-binary people, people of any gender identity that feel called to the temple path, the priestess path, sexuality, eros, or simply if you feel like you want to experience more pleasure and be connected to this life force, ecstatic current of energy, we would love to have you there because we want to remind you that arousal is healing. Sex is healing. Sex can be a remembrance. Your pleasure is a unifying experience. If you're ready to make the step and join us at the webinar, we would love to help you remember that there is no shame, no separation between you and your animal that experiences eros, and we would love, love, love to unify you with that. We would love, love, love to reconnect you with this life that is your birthright, a pleasurable, peaceful, orgasmic life.
We look forward to meeting you. We look forward to seeing not just who you present on the outside, but we really look forward to meeting you and seeing who you are truly on the inside in your essence.
See you at the webinar.